What's up? Okay, let's talk about clothing. Something a lot of preppers don't really talk about, and it's kind of important. What I'm wearing here is the KUIU face mask, hat, and shirt. But this shirt is very particular. Now, in Tennessee, we're really hot all the time. We do get winter, but it's usually a couple days, maybe a week, and then we go back up again. We're never a constant cold. In eastern states, different parts of Canada, you get really cold up there. And that's something to consider in the way of your clothing. Now, the reason for the mask is basically to cover up the white on your face and to take the glare off when you're hunting because these are actual hunting clothes. And that's important. Or you could use camel paint and put that on your face instead. I don't like that because then you have to clean it off. If it gets too hot, I can pull it down around my neck. Gets too cold, I can pull it up and add some warmth. This is all nylon. This is designed to be wicking, which means it pulls the sweat off your body, which in turn keeps you from having chills. It's part of a layer system. If a person is actually up north in the northern Canada or someplace, you would actually wear 3 or 4 pieces of clothing to layer your clothing to make yourself warmer as you go. So, what are some other options? Now, I'm not saying you need all camel clothing, don't think that at all. I think if you plan to hunt if SHTF hits, I do think you need somewhat of a wardrobe for actual hunting, from good socks to good boots to you name it, whatever equipment you need, traps, whatever you need to achieve your goal. But clothing has a big thing. This is a Columbia, it's made out of a soft material. This would actually go over top of this nylon, is what it would do. Another one, I wear this one quite a bit actually when it gets cold. That's about as cold as it gets around here. That's a little heavier, but I wear that one quite a bit. And another one, this is pure nylon, this one here. And you can get these, there's some dog here, and you can get these cheap. Like, I think 5 of them were 20 bucks. I mean, they really are. So, and you notice none of them are cotton. I do have some cotton, not too much. If you are prepping your vehicle right now and you live in the southern states, you probably should prep it with a light jacket and probably a nylon shirt and stuff like that. And if you ever have to leave your vehicle and get moving, you're going to be sweating because you're probably not used to it. And you want something that's going to wick away and dry you out, and that'll keep you warmer. I have these all over the place. And this is more or less in the summertime. I have these in my truck. I had one up there. I mean, I have them everywhere. And basically, these are just nets, and this is mainly for the summertime. You probably should have quite a few of these, and these are extremely cheap off Amazon. They really are. And all you're doing is spreading it out, and then putting it over your head. When you get attacked by bugs in the summer, you are really going to wish you had one of these. These are a godsend, and they really are a must to have basically. And you just open the bottom, and then over top it goes, and then you cinch it up around your neck, and then this is going to keep the deer flies, the mosquitoes, you name it, just about everything, especially in summer. Not so much now because now the bugs are leaving, but something so small that you can just throw in your vehicle and leave it in the glove compartment and it lives there. You'll be glad you had it if you ever had to book it home. So clothes are important. If you're wearing heavy clothes when you leave the house because it's winter right now, and something happens and you got to start walking home and all you've got is heavy clothes on you, you're going to regret that. I mean, you're going to sweat profusely and you're probably going to get sick. I mean, you're just not, you have to maintain a nice, cool environment with your body when you're walking, and you're going to heat up pretty quick. You may have to take what winter coat you have and shove it inside a pack and carry it behind you, because now when you stop, if you're going to sleep, nice thing about winter is you don't have to worry about the bugs. So you could slap on your big heavy winter coat now, put your back up against a tree and go to sleep. You don't have to worry about the bugs. And that coat will keep you extra warm. But you can't leave your vehicle and be in a nylon shirt like this and a hat, and okay, you feel good walking because you got everything set up where you're nice and cool. But if you're stopping for the night and you try to sleep in this with no extra insulation, you're going to freeze because your body temperature changes so much. Now, I would suggest you actually put on, the clothes that keep you extremely cool, like a nylon shirt and nylon pants and that, and go for a walk. Go for a walk around the block, a couple blocks, and see how that feels. And if you're kind of clammy or you're not warm enough, then add another jacket and try it again. Get that equal medium that you need to get your butt home. And paying attention to your body and paying attention to how much you sweat, to the heat you're exuding, is very, very, very important. And you need to keep all this in mind. Now, there are some heavy winter coats out there. I mean, I've got a winter coat in the other room that probably weighs, I don't know, 10 pounds. It's extremely heavy. I would not want to walk home in that. It's a good coat for sitting, but not for walking home. Now you got puffy jackets, but when you get into lighter jackets, you actually get into a higher cost. And that's what you get into. I mean, really, you're looking at probably a good $100, $200 for a good puffy jacket. And it depends what it's made from and what it has. Some of them have down, some of them have different material. A lot of them are made differently. And you really need to kind of educate yourself on kind of what you're looking for. I mean, KUIU, for example, this hunting company that I bought my pack off of, um, they run puffy jackets that'll run you $700. But they're extremely light and they're extremely warm. They're something the Great White North would actually wear. But, people in the South would not wear something that it would just be way too hot. So you really have to know your area and what you're doing. Now, you should have a complete change of clothes, two pairs of socks, pair of runners, or boots, depending on what you have put in your vehicle, for if you have to walk home. And then you need to judge your distance. If you're going to be walking, say, 2 days, 3 days, or whatever miles you're going to put in, and you can go to Google Maps and you can put in walking and get a general idea how long it would take you to get home from your furthest destination. And you probably want to put a solar system in there. Not a used one, because if they freeze, they crack. You actually have to keep them close to your body in the winter to keep your body warming them up. But if you got a brand new one and you got it in your vehicle, then it's not going to crack. It's not going to do nothing. It's fine to stay in there forever. And if you ever need it, when you start using it and you're on your way home, then keep it close to your body, shove it in your pocket, and keep it warm. But clothes are a very big factor in a shit hit the fan, got to get home situation, because without proper shoes or proper clothes, you're going to have a very horrible time. I mean, women wear high heels to the office. You got to walk, 50 miles in those high heels. There's going to be nothing left of your feet. And that's just the way it is. So not only do you need a good pair of shoes, but you need the proper clothes in the vehicle of what you're going to wear. Now, if it's cold, you're going to need a layer system. You're going to need a nylon to suck the moisture from your body, a lighter jacket, then a heavier jacket, and work your way up. And then you're going to find you're going to be very, very warm. Also, gloves, hat, depending on what your area is doing. Don't be scared to wear a full face mask. Don't be scared to wear two. I mean, if you're actually walking in some severe cold weather, it's what you are. But consider your whole body from top to bottom. Um, I don't think I'd ever need a full face mask in Tennessee. Probably just a hat. A lot of times I'll sleep with a hat on when we get into the colder months here in Tennessee, but nowhere near like they have to endure in Canada. And it's sad, but the colder it gets, the more expensive it gets on you. The more it gets on your budget, from pads to clothes to you name it. But really consider the weight. You don't want to be, carrying 30 pounds on your body trying to walk home like an Eskimo and waddling down the road. You kind of want some decent light equipment that'll actually keep you warm, wick away the sweat, and get you where you need to go. But take a good look at your wardrobe, take a good look at what you're putting in your vehicle, and hopefully you get home safe and you're ready to take on what comes next. I'll catch you guys on the next one.